I'm just a girl who decided to go for it. Yep, that quote rings so true in many aspects of my life. Hey y'all, I'm Bridgette. You may know me from Nail Fix with Bridgette Dix, where I'm an independent Color Street stylist, and I'm also the senior director of Team Go For It. I want to tell you a little bit about my story. So, I'm just a regular girl, nothing special about me, and I just decided to go for it. First of all, I'm married to my high school sweetheart, Rocky. We have an amazing almost 5-year-old son. How did that happen? He's pretty incredible. I have a communication degree because I love to talk to people and to build relationships. And currently, I work full time and I have a Color Street business where I have an amazing team of over 100 women. First, I want to tell you a little bit about my direct sales experience. So, Color Street is not my first direct sales experience. I actually got in with a company in college and dabbled a little bit and got my feet wet in a beauty company that I really enjoyed because I went into women's homes and I shared beauty products with them and I made them happy. I made them feel beautiful and feel good about themselves. And that excited me. So when I learned about the opportunities with those types of companies, I was really intrigued. Fast forward, I joined Color Street because it's just something that I am passionate about, building those relationships, helping women, and helping other people succeed. I've learned that leadership is my true passion because I get to help my team members meet their goals and see the success that they're having, and that excites me and just fuels me to do even more. With Color Street, I get to decide my own worth. I don't have to wait for a boss or someone in a leadership position to give me a promotion because they saw something in me. I get to decide what I'm going for and work for it and achieve it. And do you know how awesome that is to be in control and to own your own worth? I get to live up to my full potential and not be limited by a specific job description or category or title. And I get to do the things that I enjoy and that I'm passionate about. And I think that's pretty incredible. I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit. Like I said, I learned of direct sales when I was in college. And before that, I had just thought you go to college, you get your degree, you get a good job, and that's kind of it. I didn't even know of this world of owning your own business and all that that entailed. So when I learned of it, it just intrigued me and excited me. And personally, I like to be my own boss. I have used that quote, just go for it, in several different aspects of my life, particularly with building my own business. For a little while, I taught Zumba because I went to a Zumba class and I loved it. And I saw the girls up there and I was like, you know, I think I could do that. And I decided, just go for it. Just try it. Like, what's the worst that could happen? If you don't succeed with that, then you end up right where you are. So it's not a failure. At least you tried it. So that's kind of been a motto that I just live by when I decide that I see something that intrigues me. My curly hair, I used to straighten this mess for like 16-ish years. And I learned about the curly girl method and I thought, just go for it. What's the worst that could happen? The Zumba experience actually got me into my fitness journey and I was becoming the healthiest I'd ever been in my life. I decided to teach Zumba. One day I decided I was going to run a 5K. So I Googled how to run a 5K and I started training. From there, I decided I wanted to do a half marathon and then a warrior dash and a Spartan race. Then I started taking CrossFit classes and I was in the best shape of my life until, dun dun dun, I had a freak accident. No, well, maybe not freak accident, but a ridiculous accident. Like, not something that was from these extreme things that I was doing. I blew out my ACL in a bounce house. Yeah, guys, a bounce house. It happened. Ended up having to have surgery, and that kind of derailed me for a little while. I let myself go because life can take over. But moms, women, we're busy people. And if you don't make time and take time for yourself, life will take over. So, with all of that, of course, I've gained some weight and I've lost some of the fitness goals that I had achieved. And I am determined to get back to where I was and get back on track with my fitness journey, get back in shape and healthy and lose some of the weight. But it's mostly about being healthy and being a better me. I know that when I take that time for myself, whether it be to work out, to meditate, just have some de stress time, that I'm better on the inside and on the outside. That makes me a better wife, a better mom, a better leader, a better business owner, and it's necessary. A lot of times as women, we feel guilty, but it's something that we have to do in order to be the best that we can be. Also, with Color Street, I get to build my own schedule. So I get to work that time into my schedule. I get to do it where it fits. I get to be present for my son. These are the most formidable years of his life. These are when he's making the memories that are going to last with him forever. He's going to start school in the fall, and I want to be there for him even more. I want to be present. I want to know who his friends are. I want to know what's going on at school. I just want to be somebody that he looks back when, years to come and remembers his mom and dad were always there for him and they always supported him. That is so important to me. My parents were very supportive growing up, and I want to be able to be there for my son and him to have those thoughts and memories of his childhood growing up. I look at where I'm at in life and I feel like some people say everything happens for a reason. Sometimes that's hard to get behind because you can't put a reason when terrible things happen. But I do believe that everything in your life is part of your journey and it gets you to the next step of where you're going. And I look at where I am and I think it's all because I decided to go for it. So what about you? What is it that you've been holding back on waiting and you can't quite take that step? I really encourage you. Just go for it.